Hi, welcome to the 2020 edition of the Triad Digital Technology Conference. I'm Rob Robles, organizer of the conference, and here I have Andrea Howell, who is actually the person who put this conference together in its virtual form. Thank you for being here this morning. This is the 6th year we have done this, and boy, what a challenging year this has been. We started out in March with a live conference that actually didn't happen, but we're glad to have been able to reorganize this in this way. It's a truly innovative way to present what we have been doing in person for the last 5 years. First of all, I want to thank the sponsors who have really stuck with us, both the companies and the individuals who have helped us to put this together. Pete Mickel from Globant, Ashley Blackwell from Etain Group, Mary Carr Cook from Tech Systems, Matt Evans from Apex Systems, Brent Foote from the Select Group, and David Horn from Loft. Without their backing, we really couldn't have gone through with this. Please give them a hand, even though they may not be able to hear it. I'd like to especially thank Flywheel Co-working, particularly Andrea and Peter Marsh. They really came through with the proposal to do the conference in this way. For all the work that they've put in to produce this online presentation, I'd really like to express my gratitude. This really could not have been done without their effort. Please join me in thanking them. Again, a little hand of applause. So at this time, let me ask Andrea to explain how the conference will work. Andrea?
Thanks, Rob. So I have a few thank yous to extend as well to Christy Staten and Greg Jambach for helping us with the graphic design and videography for the event on a brand new platform. And we've all really enjoyed learning, and we hope that you'll enjoy taking part in it as well. If you didn't have a chance to watch the tutorial video that I emailed to all of the attendees and sponsors and volunteers, then you can do that by clicking on the video in the top of the left-hand side of your screen, and that's just a short 5-minute video that'll help you navigate the conference. Quick recap of that is that when this presentation ends, then you'll scroll to the bottom of your screen and choose either session 1, 2, or 3. You'll have 30 minutes to watch that session. It's in the top left corner of your screen. Just click play, expand your screen, hit escape when you're finished, and then scroll to the bottom and click on Go Back to Biotech Place. A reminder, important reminder, to please keep your camera and your microphone off while you are in the individual sessions. It will automatically turn off when you get there, but please be sure not to turn it back on, because you'll be able to talk to people at your table and might interrupt the presentation. So keep your cameras and microphones off while in the sessions. The presenters will be present back in Biotech Place for 30 minutes after each presentation. Just go to speaker table 1, 2, or 3 with your corresponding session to ask them questions. Now, only 8 people can sit at a table at a time, and so once your question has been answered, please go ahead and move to another networking table or panel discussion table in order to let someone in to ask a question. There's also a chat box over on the right-hand side where you can ask conference organizers questions, or you can visit the help desk in the top left corner as well. The last 2 sessions on Friday will be encore presentations of sessions, and so we're going to be sending you some links in the chat box and in the announcement box for how to vote on those on Friday. So keep your favorites in mind, and we'll show those again. So enjoy the conference, have fun, meet people, keep your cameras on during the networking portion so that you can connect. This is a really unique platform that allows you to do that, and so let's take advantage of it and be able to connect with people even though we're far away. Enjoy.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thanks, Rob.
So in the next 3 days, we'll have a really interesting set of topics for you to learn from and enjoy. When we first envisioned the theme for this conference, we recognized that many organizations are embracing digital transformation. So we reached out to speakers who could share experiences of what to invest in to enable this transformation from a skills, culture, organizational, and financial standpoint. Then the COVID-19 pandemic hit. Suddenly, our world has changed. Many of us have had to do our work remotely, and companies no longer had employees in offices anymore. Businesses lost direct access to customers, and supply chains that have been getting closer and closer now all of a sudden started getting distant again. And as COVID has dragged on, we have come to realize that going back to our old way of doing things is really gone. We have grown accustomed to working remotely. We've embraced businesses that interact with us both digitally and socially distanced. We have found ways to collaborate closely using digital means. So bringing not only people back close again, but reestablishing our supply chains has really been the work of what we've been able to accomplish in this last 3 months. So reviving our economic relationships is really not going to come from going back to the old way of doing things anymore. We are realizing that our fortunes are really going to come from innovating to a new normal. Our interactions are already transforming. Digital technology is the driving force for that transformation. In other words, digital transformation has become even more imperative than before COVID. So how can we better invest in digital technology to leverage its benefits in this new normal? I really hope this conference will provide some insights and ideas to allow us to kick on from here. Today, we have several interesting topics. Developers will want to hear from John Richardson about how to develop clean architecture systems. Aldo Spontan will present a really exciting approach to AI. Will be able to really present a really exciting approach using AI to develop software better. And designers will be interested in what Steve Vest has to say about how to communicate complex digital product designs. Ben Gilman and Sean Fitzgerald will share how to best collaborate in small and large organizational environments. And Dr. Jeff Worthington will share how UNC Greensboro, is helping provide resources for enabling digital technology products locally. So you'll have a lot of time to interact with not only the speakers, but with other attendees to the conference as well. As Andrea pointed out, you have the opportunity to sit at tables with other people. And the way that it is structured is that you can sit with the speaker and ask questions. But after you've got your questions answered, you should pop off out of that table and go to another table where other attendees might be interested in talking about the same subject. You'll learn a lot more from speaking with them and sharing your ideas as well. So there are a couple of tables for each topic that you can go to. And there will be other people there to talk about the specific topic that the speaker was talking about. Then there are some open tables for open discussions. So if you have something that you'd like to talk about, pop into those tables and talk to others about their experiences. Share your experiences generally about digital transformation, investing in digital technology and how that all works. So at 12:30, we'll have a fireside chat with Richard Starritz, who is the Managing Director at Globant, and he will chat with Tim Bigwood, who is the CEO of Greensboro-based technology company Norgon Systems. They'll talk about how Norgon has responded to the pandemic. I think that'll be an interesting discussion about how the new normal is within Norgon and within other companies that Globant has worked with. So this is the first time we are doing this. There are going to be problems. This is a new platform. We're learning this platform as we speak. So please be patient as we sort out any issues. We too are learning as we go. So, shall we get started? In about 15 minutes, we will start the first sessions. When that happens, scroll down to the bottom of your screen, choose sessions 1, 2, or 3, and then go back to the top of the screen, and on the left side of the stage, there's a widget. Click play and then maximize the widget. Andrea tells me that if you maximize before hitting play, it won't work. So hit play and then maximize the widget. When you're done, click escape, scroll back to the bottom of the screen, and then go back to Biotech Place. You'll be put into one of the seats at the tables. Please keep your cameras on and have an enjoyable conversation. So thank you for joining us today. We hope that you'll join us again tomorrow and on Friday. And as Andrea said, have fun and meet people. I'll see you again on Friday.